Assalamualaikum and hello to Dr. Hamidun and my fellow friend. I'm Iffa Izwani binti AMIN ZAWAWI and my matric card number is AP180466. I would like to present about technology enhancements on the construction material, which is translucent concrete. With today's technology, concrete can now also be described as light and transparent. It changed the history of concrete as we know it and alters a myth that has been used for 1,000 years. Translucent concrete works based on nano-optic, or we can call it as optical fiber. This fiber passes as much light when tiny slits are placed on top of each other. It transmits light between two ends of the slits by process of internal reflections. Hence, optical fibers in the concrete act like the slits and carry the light across throughout the concrete. So how is the technology being implemented in translucent concrete? Firstly, concrete is made out of fine materials only. It contains no coarse aggregate. Then, the optical fibers are placed in layered forms and parallel to each other in the mold. Concrete is poured carefully and slowly so that the position of optical fiber is not disturbed from its desired place. And vibrating tables are used at the same time of pouring the concrete to avoid the presence of void at the same time of casting. After that, the framework can be removed after 24 hours of 2 times a day for consecutive 7 days to have it the desired strength of concrete. Finally, polishing and cutting work is done according to the need for good shine and shape. Actually, translucent concrete is a pretty rare sight. Not many people have a particular idea about this nor its advantage. Aesthetically pleasing is the term one gets in mind on looking at the structure that incorporates translucent concrete, such as illuminative pavement. On the performance side, it's simply a concrete embedded with optical fibers running in a matrix while still retaining the strength of concrete. Therefore, it still retains the high density top layer. It is also frost and descent salt resistant, making it highly recommended in cool countries. This optical fiber is also work as heat insulator, so they will be very effective in cool countries, thereby reducing energy and saving lots of money in both cases. Not to forget to mention, natural sunlight is the best source for light and routine maintenance not required, which is actually free of cost. A more advanced version of translucent concrete was made, which is in light incorporates more light in a rectangular area filled with multiple colored resins to allow lights to pass through. Combining translucent concrete with smart glass affixed on the interior face on the translucent concrete. Whenever users need to use it just switch off the wall. They can simply switch off the smart glass, blocking any incoming daylight. This method is more cost and effective than adding glass fiber to the mix, and light panels can be manufactured more rapidly than other translucent concrete methods. It is a part of green building. It can transmit light, or can say it allows light to pass through it, whereas the functions of concrete is different. As it transmits light from one building to another, it allows the buildings to have its own light source. Plus, it gives the visibility of textures of large objects. Besides, it is economic and saves a huge of money to be expended over electricity. A good technique keeping in mind future needs. As mentioned above, translucent concrete can help add a great deal of security and supervision in places like schools, museums, and also prisons, where the presence of the people and their actions are seen but not their entire image, thereby protecting their privacy as well. Translucent concrete also rich in high-tech materials with amazing properties because it is under fire protection classification A2 and provide very high UV resistance.